Hello, good evening, and welcome to July edition of Marriage Talk here in the Reverend Peter Quay Memorial Methodist Church. Today, we are changing the face of the program small. We have a topic that we want to discuss, and as you can see, us here, a lot of youth are around. It means we are going to talk about a very important topic, which will be for you to hear. The topic is it good to marry early? Is it good to marry early? And these young men are going to tell us if it is good to marry early. If yes, why? If no, why? They'll give us the reasons why they are saying that when you marry early is good, and reasons why when you marry late is not good or is good. So please stay back and let's hear what they have for us. Okay? Right. So on my right, I have with me, in fact, all of them, they're going to mention their names. They have to tell us who they are, their names and everything before we continue. So on my extreme right, you tell us.
Joseph Queno, leading the young people of the church as the circuit youth organizer for the church.
Yeah. And
also Portia Kote.
Portia Kote, yeah, okay.
And I'm also
Uh-huh.
I'm Enoch Tetekwaku, but usually call me the people's prophet because I speak the man of the people.
I'm Mary Lomoko, a youth member.
Uh-huh. So you can see they are all youth. Only Mr. Titi Kweno is the married one. So you can see that these guys, they have a lot to discuss with us. So let's go straight to the topic. Is it good to marry early? Titi, is it good to marry early? Mm-hmm.
I would say yes, it's good to marry early.
You say yes?
Then yes.
Okay.
I have 2 points.
Okay.
Yes, it's good to marry early. At the same time, I would say at times you need to look at it at a different angle too.
Okay.
Yes, to marry early, you have to make sure that you are financially sound.
Okay.
Being a man, to marry early, you are financially sound. Then you are matured enough and understand what marriage is.
Matured. We
Yes.
talk about maturity.
Maturity.
Is it about age or
Not age wise.
okay.
Not age wise, but you need to understand what it entails to marry, what goes into marriage.
Okay.
Because if you don't know what goes into marriage, and you marry at that very young age, let's say around 22, 23 to 25 years, you marry, and you are not matured enough. You don't take care. Within a year, you run away from the marriage. Because
You run away.
yes, that
Is
is
it the
you-
pressures in the marriage
the
or
pressures in marriage.
what? Okay.
Getting to know who your woman is, that is your wife. Many a times in marriage, you don't know the character of the woman well, because we hide certain characters of us when we are dating or courting. The moment you marry, those characters begin to pop up, because in dating, it's sweet to date. The woman is at another place, you are at another place. So you don't know her, you don't know her well. But the moment you begin to stay together for the first 2-3 months, some characters begin to pop up. And there you know that hey, I should have waited a little before entering into it. The lady too will be thinking, hey, what sort of a man is this? And that's why I said in courtship is sweet, it's nice. But in marriage, you must learn how to what? Tolerate your woman, understand her. And women, if you try to understand a woman,
They don't even understand themselves.
Okay, so now you have made your point that it's a 50-50 case that you are going. It's yes and at the same time no.
Yes.
So Portia, what's your take? Do you also, think that yes, you have to go into marriage early, or you have to wait more, maybe when you are about 40, 45, thereabouts, then you are fully mature. Do you
I
think it's
think
that?
to me it depends on the individual. Yes, it depends on you because you see some people are matured even in their early 20s. And others too, like they are not easy like that. Yeah, so I think it depends on the individual. Yes.
It depends on the
Yeah.
individual. That's what you think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would depend if you buy early or
Mhm.
wait slow.
Yes, that would depend.
I see. Then
Yeah.
Mr. Donko, are you of the same view?
No. Mommy, one thing about me is that marriage is a serious business. And young kwala grown na you could do marriage. And marriage and your excursion, I can say you're quite free.
Okay.
They are forever. And economy now your home CCR, Ghana has your home CCR. It means our Jaya is most of them is because they didn't study their partner.
Really? Are you sure
And
of it?
most of them didn't know their partner. And you realize that, hey, in Tisana out here,
So you're
and
trying
Tisa-
to tell me that they hate some of their characters?
mommy, at the early age, most people, it's because of sometimes we call it social pressure or whatever, and then me don't know, hey, like they see some better friend in their stomach and they think you can go and settle. Because marriage, born, like I said, 45 years, you not have time. It's a serious business. For me, I don't agree that you should marry early. I agree that as a man, you should mature. And one thing
about maturity.
yes, one thing I've also realized that at the early age, what are you going to look for? Is it because of sex? So you have to marry early so that you don't do certain things. I think in Ghana you cannot be financially stable at the age of 20. If your woman have a bribing on this declaration now they are fine. But in this economy at the age of 20, it's not worry. So I think you should take your time. Both of you get your finances right. Make sure emotionally you steady each other. Make sure you are able to live as a man. Then you can settle. For me, I don't think you should rush into marriage and marry them.
You are of the view that you have to wait. Everything. You know that now I am okay before. Hey, and then go better.
Oh, mama suffer turning the reche, but a check So personally, I think I don't know why my senior man was at is trying to say that you should wait, you should be early, small, 50-50. It's not 50-50, mama suffer. It is 100-0. Mama suffer, enjoy your life, take your time, have fun, chill, explore. Like, do everything you want to
Get
do.
experience.
Exactly. Then you settle down. So, as a human being, there before 30 years, they will call worry again. Who call worry again?
As a man,
For
18 years.
my opening statement is simple: enjoy life, take your time, explore, have fun. When
Mature.
you're 30 and you're okay, 31, 32, 33 going, then look for a nice woman like my starting here. You settle down.
I see. Very interesting. No, that's very interesting. No. And Mary, your take. You too. I feel like you're boy. You feel like
I think marriage itself, you have to know what you are going into. First and foremost, it is fun. Before you enter into marriage, you've already explored the. But at the same time, you can still marry and have fun, still explore, do everything as before you guys were cutting on stuff. But you have to know the partner you are going to get married to.
okay.
We have some partners that maybe the way you like going, like having fun, going to the club, beach, maybe that partner, he or she doesn't like that. So the best thing is know the person that vibes with you. Nipa no what to say me and the way I am, does a person like it like that? Me per hot, me per long dress, is the person interested? At times, when you get married, before like I said, minimum one can. But marriage itself, but the best thing is if you are able to settle with the right person. The person can vibe with you. The person can do everything with you. In fact, do many crazy things because nowadays, anything. Because at times, you can even see your partner, maybe, or no bit Charlie, what's up? Nani bofu. Because maybe that person thinks, say, ube friend me Charlie, friend with them, and friend me Charlie wa bonting. But before, no, if you are not Charlie, no, be dada. But a do stage bia nipa say or who say I'm a man. Let's say those time he was a guy or something. But who say vibe no say what sana say be more ya kwakra na brewa kra na. The thing is there. Inti bibi akra nya ofe. I just say who partner kra na sile ofe. But say mu sisa na it say marriage mu nye de. But say anti me and sisa na say the thing is there like that. Marriage beya wuda ma wonya apwanka wo ware time ma wo 16 years.
Wow. So you support early marriage?
Me, I don't support early marriage. I don't support late marriage, but I support say marriage has one has to know what he or she is getting him or herself into and also be matured. Know your next level. Me worry into my explore, but won't say at times be ana unu partner, muko baby, mube fie the next day. But if you know what you are getting yourself into and you add a little bit of maturity, when you say time near quite about 10, this time I have to limit it to 6 or 7. That point, no one say I have a next level. But say one fast maturity, and bibi sa and I say before over 10, after the over 12, why I want to so after the at the up. That is where the issues at times.
I see. Another level 2 year. So, Officer T, so does it mean that as in some are saying 30, some are saying 20. So some believe that when you marry early is good. Some also believe that no, that's all. So at what age, say, like, will you say that maybe one should stay for about maybe when you are 30, when you are 25 or about, and then you marry. And others also are saying you have to explore. Is it necessary to do all those things?
Yeah.
As a Christian?
I would say to explore. If you want to explore, you can explore, but it comes with consequences. Because
like nice explorations. You can go on some nice short explorations.
You know something.
No, I don't know.
If you want to explore and start exploring, and it goes through your age, it's very difficult to come back because it's like I said, courtship, being in a relationship, it's so sweet. It's very sweet. Yeah. But
than marriage.
Marriage is sweet. And sweeter. It's sweet. It's very sweet.
Everything is sweet.
Everything is sweet.
Once an elderly man advised me, I'll say my late dad, when I begin to go with ladies. And he called me one dawn and said, "What? My son, courtship is sweet, but be careful. Today, if this girl, tomorrow that girl, and you begin to explore and changing them. Let me use the Ghana word. Flare. You waste your time, you waste your energy, your money will go. And at the end of the day, if you don't take care, your life too will go. So when you are into a relationship or you start going out with someone, know the person you are going out with. And never promise someone marriage when you yourself you are not ready for it.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's so good, it's fantastic to explore. But when you are exploring, you need to be what? Be extra careful with it. Other than that, you crash.
You crash, Charlie. You crash.
But
So,
my man I use the explore word. I don't know how you guys understood the explore I used.
Okay.
And you people are taking the explore
Everybody is taking it.
out of
No,
out of.
I do understand. I do
You don't know my
understand.
explanation.
As a young person, you can explore you. At that very age, young coming. Today, you see the young people from 18 when they complete SHS. You see some development on them, especially when they come out and they do their hair like how my sister has done her own. And you see certain changes in their lifestyle. That's when they begin to what? Explore. You get it?
So
Now,
his perspective.
That's
yes, like I'm saying.
When it comes to your own, then bring your.
Like I'm saying, when you are exploring, we have different kinds of exploitation.
Yeah.
Some want to wear that hot attire to attract the bee, to put it. And mind you, when the guys are coming, they will come. If you don't take care, you end up with the wrong person. And we, the guys too, since we've started getting small money, we start changing the ladies. Today this lady, tomorrow that lady. It brings problem. That's why I said an elderly man advised me, say that can't each in favor flare. Other than that, you crash. And when you crash, coming up is very difficult. That's why you see that you hear people saying that all men are the same, all women are the same. So when we are exploring, we should be careful and do it with a mind that I'm looking for this person or that person. At times we say what? I'm dating this guy. He's my boyfriend. We are dating. You dating someone shouldn't take you more than a year to know the person, because you are going on a date. But today's ladies, today's guys, when they are dating someone, the first day they'll meet the person, they think of what? Sleeping with the person, which is another thing.
Another thing. So Portia will add some to it. You think that you are with you that Ellie?
Yes.
Yeah, or you marry Ellie. Oh yeah. So so you don't need to explore much. When you get the lady or gentleman, then you marry like Christian home, Christ in you, Christ in you. So we.
111.
This one, it is not the we, but it is we.
111.
So the we, then you come together maybe 20, 21, 22, 23, let's say thereabouts, you marry. So simple, you will not go and do those in yama thing, but cool. And you think that one is the best.
Yeah, for me, I think late 20s is fine. Yes, late 20s to 30 is fine. Because if you want to explore, why don't you get your perfect person and you explore with them together?
Oh, that's a beautiful one.
That's what I'm also thinking. Yes. I don't have to wait for maybe 40 years before I marry. No. What if at that 40 years you marry wrongly? What if? Yeah. So it can come early. When it comes early, you just grab it. Yeah. Or maybe if yours won't come early, yes, you take it like that.
So you believe in those late 20s?
Yeah, I think late 20s is fine. Yeah, late 20s, not early 20s, because at that time maybe you've not acquired a lot of things. Maybe you don't have a job, you are not financially stable. Yes. Like you are not matured. Yes, and you don't understand things. But in your late 20s, I think you are good to go.
You are good to go.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Okay, let's say. So, do you know that you have 60 years strength to work fully? Like 60 years, you work 60 years.
And then you have to go on retirement.
You have to go on, after 60 years, you have to go on retirement. So, do you agree that you have to calculate all these things?
Yes, you have to factor it. And you considering maybe the number of children that you have and things. I think when you marry early and you give birth early, it will help you. Yes, in your pension times and things. You don't have to pay school fees when you are on pension and things. It will drain you. Yes.
Are you talking as a woman, like in my perspective? Because woman when you get a certain age, menopause and stuff like that. That's why
Yeah,
you are
that
talking
one
like that.
also
So
counts.
that's what.
Yeah, the
counts.
doctors also advise us to marry early.
Okay, so
Yes.
you, dear, your point is you should marry early.
Yes, but
Charlie,
you shouldn't rush.
Don't go will beat you. Mr. Donko.
Okay, so mommy, as I still stand on what I said,
Mm-hmm.
and in Ghana here, I don't know of the late we are talking about, but I think she was saying that as a woman, your late 20s is fine. But as a man, I think 30, 35, at that point, you have set what it takes.
What so? Is it because you are no man? That's why you are
Oh no, my view is I'm talking in that aspect because in this Ghana economy, in the olden days, people marry at 20 because the economy and the kind of lifestyle they were experiencing then is different. At that time, family support and all that. But in this our age now, to be able to settle at the age of 20, you need a whole lot of support. And if you don't take care, you can't provide basic necessities that your wife will need. And when you get married at the age of 20, 21, you've given birth to, now you are 4. And you are now going to give the people not what they needed in life to be able to give a good family.
Preach, my brother, preach.
So I think in this our current generation, a 30 as a man, I'm not sure 30 you are that late, 30 to 35 you are that late to settle for a family. And at that age, if God being so good, you have your workplace, you are earning certain things and you are financially stable. And I believe that much you have explored, as my brother said. And the exploitation that we are talking about, mommy, if you are a Christian,
Okay.
you have your background give you'll be cautious.
Okay.
You'll be so mindful of what will not affect you because you have something, you have future, and you have plan. You exploit and be cautious. You make sure you get the necessary experience to build a family for age 31, 30 and going, and then you can have a wonderful
Are
family.
you trying to say that those who might let's say 25, 26, thereabouts, and now they are maybe they have given birth to 3, now they are 5 families.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say because of the economy they are struggling?
That's what I'm saying. It's 50-50. God give grace to who
Yeah.
He's going to give grace. And in this current generation, what we call as Christians, what they taught us is that you have to apply all that it takes to be able to settle because you are not certain to come back. So I think don't rush. Take your time. If God is good to you and you think 20, you can provide what it takes to start a family. That is you. But me, I think take your time because some of us, the family we come from, you don't have what it takes to be able to depend totally on your family. But in the olden days, family can provide. Some are so fortunate. The father, the mother married for them. I have a friend, the father married for them. They didn't do anything. All that they needed, when they finished, they provided company for them there. And so at 20, they can settle. But in our modern Ghana, a lot of people, look at the unemployment rate. People who have not gotten work for about 10 years. And they say they have married. How would they be able to provide for their family? So I think take your time. If God is so good for you, and at 20, you think you are mature, you have what it takes, and your family, you can settle. But for me, don't rush.
Don't rush.
Take your time.
Take
30,
your time.
35, you can settle.
Mr. Donko is saying, don't rush, yo. So let's hear from Mr. Enoch. He says he wants to explore. Let's listen to what he meant by exploration. I want to explore.
So this,
Enoch.
for this exploration,
Eh.
John has said parts for me.
Okay.
So I'll just continue conclude with it.
Okay.
So when I was saying explore,
Eh.
I don't know what people were thinking. Maybe because you think you know me, but that is not the expression I'm talking about.
No, we don't know.
No,
We
don't
are
do that.
not yet exploring you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Explain your story.
Good. So, like my brother said, as
Yeah.
Christians, we believe that when we are going to marriage, we are not coming back. Like when we go, we are staying there for life. Now you need something to support the family. That is, he mentioned finances, right? In today's Ghana, nobody can survive on one source of income. When you are young, you try to start some business. You see what you think you are interested in, maybe photography. No, I don't like photography. Maybe I like event planning. You go there. I like catering. So you're exploring.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying different things to see what works best for you.
Okay.
So that's one thing. Secondly, in today's world, we meet new people every day because of events we go to where we work and also social media. Unlike 30 years ago, where the people you meet are the people you see every day for the next 5-10 years. I can meet her today, I won't meet her again for the next 10 years. Every 3 days, I'm meeting a whole set of new people. You get it? So then I'm meeting new people, I'm meeting different people. I'm exploring different personalities. So I'm exploring. I thought I liked somebody who was quiet. But hey, no, it looks like I like somebody who is more opinionated. Hey, no, it's like I like somebody who is more this. So that's also exploring. You're discovering what's really interesting, what works for you.
Okay.
So those are the things you're exploring different things to see what works best for you in this current environment we find ourselves. So my exploration wasn't even with regard to your partner or anything at all. Oh, hey, I didn't want to say preco. I didn't want to say preco.
He's lying, no. He's
Yeah,
caught
so-
in the web.
How can you say he's lying? Are you?
No, I support my brother. I support my brother.
Yes.
Because
You support
when you explore and you reach an age of 30,
Uh-huh.
you realize that you are so much mature.
I see.
Yes, to now settle and make a family.
I see.
So
Yes,
you know
they are
that
not telling the truth.
I
oh.
like A. I like A, I like B. C works for me, D works for me. Why doesn't work for me? O works for me. You know what you like. So after 31, 32, 33, you can now start slowing
And
down.
make
You park your
mature
car and you
decisions.
settle down.
As-
Which rest? Which rest?
So let me a quick one. Let me ask you. So with this, age, so with this one, are you also going to marry someone? Let's say if you are 30, then you're looking for a lady like 25, 20, or what age?
Okay, so I believe I'm speaking not for myself, but for all men. I believe the age of our partners don't really matter much to us.
Okay.
Personally, this is off the record. I actually prefer women who are older than me.
Wow.
Exactly. But please don't add this.
Don't add it.
Yeah, don't add this.
The reason
Oh, it
they.
has added already.
The reason is I feel more comfortable around older women than when I'm with younger women.
They are so mature.
So mature,
They are
right?
so mature.
Yes.
The younger age, the enquire grow women too.
Really?
Not
And
all.
why didn't you? And then why are you? And
Not all.
it's
Not
all.
Really?
You know,
Yeah, but you know that-
It's
okay,
a
yeah.
lie.
Okay, wait, why?
And I don't know one man them.
It's a lie. I say, sisi a no say na economy na ye say John kan. Because feel say when like he dates someone who is older than him, no pressure. Pressure ni so. I say sisi a yes.
I don't say that I'm buying now.
Pressure ni
That's not what we are saying at all.
Pressure no enti say the me say John and Brian Okenya say 30-35. No afa obi to say 22-23. Pressure.
Let me reveal a secret.
But
The young girls don't know this one. Let me tell you a secret.
Who say I know.
No, let me tell you a secret.
Even though if you know the secret, but firstly no, mo dun no first. Obe friend no. Mi ko ye we o. O say the and first thing they say oba on chain, even though oba woni ni sha ojan so kra, maybe that lady might expect something. Say oba or faka you have to pay. Or sign it, you have to give her something.
Let
you
me
say
help this
an
girl.
elderly person as someone who is a bit older than you and I say only of the same age. Maybe that person why Juma, maybe maybe that person no bibi kakra won say yes afere kra bem. Obi awe yes afere kra bem. So nipa ni kra be ka say o ene mi didi yo mami 50 cedis kra any ferry empo. But someone who is only like this 22, 21 and stuff no. Oh, yes, omun bisa nipa ni po say we didi a.
Let me give you a secret.
Even though so frekra this obeka so it is saying yo then e koso mi didi bang pressure first pressure but who say when it comes to an elderly person now be an any aye we kakra na ofre na then e koso oh me okay we didi that is maturity
Let me reveal the secret. Me na make a master. My main catcher was secrets. I will. Say not the secret. My master, please. I'm
Okay.
Off to do right. I have to take you to a classy place. You go and sit at in Quanchen restaurant. Would exactly. But this my sister over here. She'll say, "Oh, I feel I'm in by so in Quanchen there she'll manage." So it's actually more expensive to be
right joint.
Mami, yampo na yen pen Quanchen. We I want to say something. Yampo na ya pesa ya snap. The person who the person like me PO. I want to come back with views. I had a make what yo say but that no. They person on interested. They were classic place because
I think we are in a different world. I think we are in a different world with her.
Economically, who said?
But you know
so
something.
we have hello viewers. We have few minutes to go and we will continue it next week. But I want to take this from Officer TT and then we run it up. So Officer TT,
you know something. Today's young girls, I'm a small shishi. And they are making a serious mistake when it comes to courtship. They are not matured enough. You see, and most guys can play around, can joke around with all these girls, but when they want to settle down, then they go and look for someone who can manage them.
Okay.
So most of us guys, we are always looking for women, matured women who can manage us.
You look for such people where you are up to.
No, when because I can use myself as an example. I was to make a decision between two ladies, and I went in for where I can get my peace of mind.
Okay.
Someone who is ready to support me, support my ideas and my dreams. Not someone who come and mount pressure on me.
Yes,
why?
I'm talking about.
You guys, most of you ladies, you come into a relationship with. You have to buy my soap for me. You have to do this. You have to buy this. You have to buy that. When will you also take your money to buy this for him? Or that.
Okay,
so we should look at all those things.
So that is it.
I think we should have more time for this.
Yes, we will.
Pressure now.
Yeah, so viewers, we want you to post your comments. We want to hear more from you, so that next time we'll bring it on board and then we'll discuss this more. So please bring out the comments, okay? We are waiting for you. We are ready to answer the questions, okay? And we know you answer some. We know you help us so that this topic will be so nice. Yeah, so we are waiting on you. And so I hope this one is okay, right? So we will end it here, and then God willing, next week we'll continue. So we'll also look at the views of some of our mothers and our senior sisters and our senior brothers. We'll also hear from them what they also have for us. So you stay cool, eh? We'll give you more. Yeah, we'll give you more. But on this note, I know you've learned a lot already. You don't worry. More is coming to you. This lady says pressure. This lady says no pressure. This is it's so interesting. So we'll get back to you again. So please, on our YouTube channels, rpkdmmc. When you go there, all our programs are there. Yes, like it, comment, and whatever. We are really.
Mama Safo, before you sign off, please, okay. Papa Safo, please, I beg you, I'm not taking my Safo anywhere, okay? Don't worry.
No. Holy as I am, no one can stand me. This is your host, Felicia Akushi. See you next week. Bye.